Hello, parents, families, and other community members who are helping along with the NTI process during this unprecedented time. I just wanted to create a quick little tutorial video for you to familiarize yourself with how students log on to their Google Classroom and where they can go to access any of their work that they're going to need. So every teacher has a different process, and I understand that that is challenging sometimes. And so for me, this is what I found to be the easiest for my students to understand as well as families to understand. So hopefully this helps in the process for you guys. So the first step I'm always telling students to do is log on to your Google Classroom. That's where I will go for everything. And so if your student is on a Chromebook or any device, if they go to Google, up here is what we call a waffle. If you click this waffle, there's a classroom tab. If it's not available there, if you scroll down and you can click more from Google Workspace Marketplace, or it could be down lower, but there you can find it on there. So you may have to add the widget to your waffle. So you click the classroom link, and then it will bring you to all of the classes that the person who's logged in under is registered to. So as you can see, this is logged into me. If this student is using a shared device, so as you can see, my son's name is here too, you may have to also log out and then log back in with that device. Otherwise, this will not be linked to the correct Google Classroom. So make sure that your student that is trying to log in is logged in here. And then as you can see, I have listed Google Classrooms. Your students' classrooms look different than mine. They will have their special area classrooms listed on here, whereas I have other classes listed. So if you click Michelle Waymeyer 2021, that is my Google Classroom. The first thing that you see when you log on is the stream page. This is where special area, co-teachers. We also have announcements from our counselor, from Ms. Fernandez, that gets posted on here. This is where I update students on any new information. So if I'm late to a morning meeting, or the code changed, or there's a special event happening, that's where they would see it. And then they are able to comment on those posts as well to ask additional questions. This right here is our Meet Link code. It is available to students. So if you click Meet Link right here, it will take you to our morning meeting link. And if you click the Join Now, when it pops up, if it will pop up, the internet is fantastic sometimes, am I right? It'll have you say Join Now. Okay, there it goes. Maybe. All right. Well, this is how students would access our morning meeting that we have Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. And that is also where we do our live whole group instruction. So as you can see, there's a Join Now button. So that's what they would click to access that. That link is always there for students, so they shouldn't have any issue logging on to our Meet link. Next, like I said, your tabs are going to look different. If you click on classwork, this is where all of the classwork is broken down. Now, I have sectioned it off by weeks. So we are on week 11 currently. So I have posted all the way up to week 11. And so if you scroll down, you can see all of the assignments that are for students. In addition to that, if students miss a day or miss a small group, I have also linked all of the live recordings. So this week, live recordings, if you click that, then students are able to watch the recording of our meeting. And so they can go in and catch up on anything they missed by clicking on the day that they were absent. So as you can see, this is week 11, November 2nd through the 6th. So say they missed Wednesday, you would click on the day that you missed, and it would take you to a video link of the live recording. I try to update this as soon as I can, but it may be the next day. So just keep checking in if the link isn't available when you need it. In addition to that, there are weekly slides, and all of the slides that you have access to will say start here. That's because all of the lessons that you are doing work on are listed under start here. So as you can see, that's the first thing listed. So if you click start here, it's going to take you to the weekly assignment slides. You start here because it's a step-by-step instruction on what your expectations are. On this slide, there is access to the Bitmoji Classroom, the 5th grade website, and the Cochrane website as well. And then this is our weekly schedule. This is on every week slide. So it breaks down the schedule for special area, what time, how to access it, and then it also tells you our schedule within the class. Then if you click the day of the week, so if I wanted to see what is due on Monday, then I would click ELA Monday. It says first to watch a video, and then second, what pronouns will you find in a story told in first person point of view? Who usually tells the story in third person perspective? Record a Flipgrid with your response. And then they would click this link and it's going to take them to the assignment. So it's going to take them to Flipgrid for them to record a video. This is going to be the case on every subject that has a lesson. So if they go to math, their assignment is to log on to ExactPath and work on the math assignments on Edmentum. If they click on social studies for Monday, it was to log on to Khan Academy and complete the lesson on Native American cultural regions. Vocabulary there was no vocabulary on Monday. That's why the slide is left blank. And then I've updated this slide. Let me show you. The updated weekly slides will include the day that the students are supposed to log in. So if you go to the reading and math groups for each day, so if I click Monday, and I click reading/math groups, it tells what group is meeting for that Monday. And then if I click on the tabs at the bottom for the day, it'll take you to our reading and math group schedule. So if you wanted to know what time what day your student was to meet with me for math, if you click Miss Waymeyer's math schedule and you click group 3, group 2, group 1, or you could click on the reading group here. We went over this with your students, so they should know what group they're in. But if they get confused on the schedule or what day or time they're supposed to meet, you have access to this on each of the slides. In addition to that, I have also included a choice board for students to do. So if you feel like your student is finishing their work more quickly than you would have anticipated, then they have access to lots of activities that they can do that are educationally vetted. We have an Epic Books account. Here's the class code. There's all kinds of social studies fun. This is a great resource. Logging into Clever and doing the My NWEA MAP learning path, it's correlated directly with their MAP scores. So any content area that they struggle with or feel less confident in, it will automatically correlate what they need to learn and connect those paths for them. Wonderopolis is a really cool website for kids. And then if you go to page 2, there is an additional page of information. Room Recess is really cool, especially for typing skills. It's not something that we teach in school anymore, but I do think that doing NTI, it's been beneficial for students who do access that website to log on and create. And it's fun. It's an interactive game where they can type, and they're learning typing skills while they're playing games. On math, there's also a choice board available there that students have access to. So if they would click after they did their weekly assignments, now choice board is what you do additionally. I'm recording a video right now, so please go out there and I'll come in there just a second. Thank you. Students can access any of these learning apps for math when they finish their assignments for the day. So as you can see, I've recorded a video on this lesson, and then the students have an assessment that they're supposed to take. So make sure that your student is watching the lessons. That's going to help them understand what they are supposed to do on the assignment or the assessment or the activity. If they don't watch the video, then it's likely they're going to be lost. So please make sure that they're watching all of the videos attached. So for example, we are working this week on a social studies project. I have recorded a video of me explaining what to do on the social studies project. So if your student is still confused, they have access to it here. So just encourage your student to ensure that they are logged on and watching the videos and answering the questions that are available. Most of the answers are already done for them on the slides. They just have to access those resources. Lastly, your students have a different top than I do. As you can see right here, I have the word create. That's where under classwork, that's where I create assignments, but your student should have something along the lines of view assignments or click for assignments or something like that. If you click there, it will let you access their grades and you will be able to see any missing assignments that they have or completed work as well. Hopefully this helps give you a little tutorial of how to use Google Classroom and how to access your students' work. Let me know if you have any additional questions.